Check, check, John. Yeah, it's okay. So I'll show it to you. So we've got so what you want is in this box. I've got an image. Well, these are hidden. You don't see those. So I've got game capture, which is this box. I've got main screen, which is this box. The game capture is actually not on because I'm not capturing a game. So for this video, like this, for the logo video, you would go to media source, add a new source, and you can name it, and then browse to where you save that file on your computer. And it can be a video or a picture, whatever it is, and then open that, and then that's what you'll have in your picture here. And you can set it to loop and use hardware decoding, show notifications, playback ins, close file when not active is good if it's on your computer. And then once you're done with it, you can resize it to whatever you want. So now you've got this video that you can put full screen. Let me. And then you also, then you have it in here and you can change where it's at. So if I want to have it behind me, I can always have it running behind me at the same time. It doesn't matter. Once you have your blue screen set up, then you have full transparency. You can see right there in the frame rate, the blue screen. But see how clear that is? I didn't do anything except add two $10 lights at the bottom that are really long lights, and then some fabric from Walmart. And I could still make, like where my hair is, I could still make that better. It just depends on how much light I have in the room on what day it is. So later in the day, I have to change the settings slightly more than at the end of the day. But this whole setup, you know, with that $40 camera, maybe like $15 of fabric. I'm using my Xbox headset with my controller plugged into the PC, or I have the $20 wireless adapter that goes to the PC. So my Xbox controller works on the PC when I want to game on PC, or I bounce over when I want to game on console and just push the connect button. I'm just charging it right now. Yeah, so that's another thing. Now, first off, really quick though, let's talk about Twitch. One of the reasons I love Twitch versus Mixer is I've got these games and this stuff in here. So I've got pick a card, so you get your points and all of that. So you can come in and then you play, you put the logos in there, you get to do all this stuff. And they make more points or they get other stuff from playing the game. So it's a way to spend points and to do stuff. You got scratch games. Redeem ninja stars, so that's what our points are, the ninja stars. And so then we've got all this stuff where ask a question, play something from the Lazy Ninja soundboard, Twitch shout out. These are just made up. We just made these up, apply points to them. 50,000 points, spend a day playing Halo, 1 to 5 games, 18 only. Join Team GroupMe for a day for 15,000 points, get an Instagram ad. So that's all easy. That's fun. It's interactive. Then we have request a song, so they can go in and request something from SoundCloud. And this has a limit on it, so they can't spam it, but you get to control all that stuff to make it really easy. And then the music's a big big problem right now. How do you get music that YouTube won't flag? Because if YouTube flags it, you can't make money on those videos. And the point is, we want to start getting to where we're making money in all kinds of places, just so we're bringing in enough to pay the bills and to get people like you to where you're stable. And so the music I'm using is up here, is the Sets Rocks or whatever, and this is like $5 a month. It's through OBS, which is really nice, and this way all of their music is YouTube approved if you're playing on YouTube. So if you're streaming to YouTube, you click this button, and all of a sudden now all the music it plays, that's what I'm playing in the background right now, is all legit, and you don't have any copyright issues. It's all taken care of. And that works on Mixer and Twitch. You can't use Spotify, you can't use any of that stuff to stream background info anymore. So you got to be really careful about streaming anything that's copyrighted, because all of a sudden now you lose that stuff. I'm waiting for you to finish type. Okay. So then, okay. Yeah, and we need that. I've got one rapper that actually has stuff out on Spotify. It's Odog, and so he'll make us some stuff. But really, we need stuff. That's not copyrighted. It can't be someone else's music. Can't be covers. It's got to be stuff they make. In a lot of cases, we don't really want words in it. We want just instrumental stuff, or some words like this where it's fun, uplifting, high beat. I like EDM and house. I'm not a big dubstep, so I hate dubstep stuff. I want it to flow and move and be smooth. But everybody has channels, and so everybody needs music. So any of that stuff that you can get helps. But when you're streaming 8 hours, like we streamed 5 hours last night playing pub, the music can get old at times too if you don't have fresh stuff. What we really need is, for the game, for demo cards, we need some music for demo cards, but that's will be more specialized to specific ideas. So the custom little weed guy is just a GIF that I found online. Just go look for some GIFs that are stuff that you like, and the default is this little zombie guy, which I don't like. So you want to go into the dashboard of OBS and go in there, and they have a spot where you can set all of that stuff, and you can change the settings, and you can put in what you want for follows and for money. And let me see. I'll do it, but I gotta move the screen. So hold on. So that's under alert box. Oh, it's fine. So you can test your follow, test your subscribe. I'm not watching to see if that actually goes through. Hold on. Let's see. Test sub. It's making the noise, but it's not playing it. Oh, there it goes. Now it's doing it. So you also have bits, so you could have a special one for bits. I've got the little alien smoking a joint. And I can share these with you if you want to use them, that's fine. Or you could find your own. Or now that we're doing more animation, we can make them. So if there's ones that you're like, oh man, a really good idea for something I'd like to have, we can test that. You also have your donation cup. I don't have my donation cup even on the screen, but you can put the donation cup on the screen. And then there's lots of other widgets. In OBS, you also have merch, so we'll be working on designs for shirts. Lazy Ninja shirts, and they have all kinds of other stuff. So we're trying to get that going. So that's on the list as well for stuff to knock out. Yeah, see, that's perfect. Write that, post that in the forum under the streaming category of animations you'd like, and we'll create them and get them, because we could do that. So when you have the blue screen, you know, it's really good. Like, I did very little work. Let me show you how to do that, how easy it is to set up your blue screen. So under editor, I go to me. So I'm going to lock the media source, and I click on this guy, the video capture device, which is the camera. So video, and I have it locked, so I'll unlock it. So here I am. If you right click on this, you can go to filters, and in filters you add in a Chrome key, and you just take in the Chrome key. Without it, it looks like that. And so in the Chrome key, you're going to come in and you're going to click this little button, and you're going to click on the background color, and then you change these settings until the background color disappears and it looks like that. So you just set them, and oh, there it is. Really, it's not close enough, it's not close enough, and then it's just gone. Set them to where you want them, and then these are smoothing, which just makes the corners and stuff look better or worse at the chair. You can brighten it up some if it's too dark, and then you can add another one for crop and pad, and that just lets me cut out, because the whole image is really big and you see all that crap over there in computer stuff, and so then I can crop out and put just what I want. So now it's just me. I could put me anywhere. For a while I had me huge and just like had my head in here, so I was just playing like this and just like big guy looking down, but on big screens it's huge. Let's try to get me down in there. Oh, come on, it's being a pain tonight trying to get these somewhere in there. So I've got my blue screen set up. I got my transparency video in the background. The logo over here is just an image. So I just import image and then select that image. I'm going to try to get this animated with the fire and it rotating so that you'll have an animated Lazy Ninja over here. I think that would be cool. It won't have the background. I just haven't had time to get to it. So that's on my list of things to do. But yeah, so look at how smoke looks. You're talking about doing the smoke parties. It helps if you don't have your fans on. I've got fans and ACs on, but all kinds of fun smoke tricks you can do. Now remember, if I turn off my crop, or if I change my crop, then that smoke can blow out into the screen. And so depending on how you have your background set up and your spacing and your crop and your camera with that 2K, you can show a lot more space. And if you have the blue screen spread out more, then you could blow smoke all the way into the screen versus where you see the camera stops. And so that has a really cool effect if you get, let's see, let me pull up a CVD cartridge. Still have that airflow. You really need to have very little airflow, but Well, that must be the water. Oh, let's talk transitions. So when I go in between these two, or any of them, so oh, you can't even see it because I'm not showing it to you. Oh shit, could you not see it that whole time? Idiot. So here's where I was doing that stuff, sorry. So if you have like the video, let me take this media source out. So you can delete it or you can just hide it. Like here I've got, if I stream the dog and the cat, then I've got a title for them. So over here on this side, see this little guy? It says edit transitions, new transition swipe. So when you're going between scenes, you can have transitions as well. So it's going left to right. So I let this play. And then I say, oh, okay, it's done. So then I push the button to go to the next scene. And it sweeps over. And what we do is, if you wanted that to be all the time, then we just make the video like that so that it automatically does it. But for here, I just want to be able to have multiple intros and exits. So this one I could put, thanks for watching, check out our website, and this would be our exit. And then this is our intro starting soon. And to do that, all I have to do is, I don't even have to edit the stuff. I can come in here and say, shoot, I gotta show you the screen now. I can come in here, hit plus, go to, here's where you get your jar and your alert box and your view counters and all of this jazz. There's all kinds of stuff in here. The chat box, if you want to throw it up there. Since people may chat on YouTube and Twitch and Mixer, not everybody will be able to follow along. If they're in Twitch, they won't see the chat from YouTube. You'll be able to reply to them all, but you can add a chat box onto the screen for all of them that will solve that. But I could come in here and click text, and then I can say starting soon. Put a gradient in, whatever you want. You can mess with it and make it outlines, whatever. So now I've got this text that I can, a little too big. I can put wherever I want. And on this feed, I'm going to hide it because I don't want it here. But then I'll go back to Fire and I'll add it in. That's why you lock it, is so that stuff doesn't happen. So I lock media source, lock image, click starting soon, drag it over. And then I lock it. And now it's in it's in there. And you could add other effects to it. Like, it's not, I mean, you still have filters, so you could go into filter, and then you could apply whatever effects, scroll, and all kinds of other stuff to mess with it if you want to change colors or do stuff. But that's a good start, and then it's there. And then you do the same thing for thanks for watching, but instead this one will make a new text source saying ending. Add new source. I'm just typing it out. I think I want it to have a space in there, so I think I can go in and say so something like that. I don't know. I'd probably spend more time and just tweak it some more and play with it, but it's a good start for just getting more progress made. And then that way I pop over, it's all gone, and then it's just always there whenever I need it. I got one with camera and without, so if you want to step away or there's something going on. And then I probably should just have a full screen one too with, so I would duplicate this guy and say desktop full screen. And then this one I would say I turn off the image. So then it's just the desktop. And then there's other transitions. I'm not sure. Let's see. There's cut, fade, swipe, slide, fade to color, Luma white, or I don't know what that one even is. Let's see what this is.